Mm-hmm.
And we're live. We're gonna wait to that 1 minute mark.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna wait to that 1 minute mark.
1 minute. We're coming for that.
Yeah,
We're coming for that
yeah,
number
we're
one
live.
spot.
Coming for
Luda.
that number one spot, Luda.
We're
It's like
coming for
when
that
I
one
move,
minute
you
mark.
move.
Luda
Like
is like Luda is viciously, I say viciously underrated.
yeah,
I think, yeah, as a that reference in that 2000 era, I think he
hmm
was one of the top ones. Ja Rule, 50
yeah.
Cent,
He
of
was.
course. Yeah, he was
Yeah, man.
Nelly, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, Luda was everywhere. Like Cadillac grills, Cadillac wheels. Check out the oil of my Cadillac spills.
The arms he had in the
Oh
stand
yeah,
up
like
video. The big
get
buses,
back. You
yeah,
don't know me
yeah.
like that. But yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's get the show started. Run that intro.
How you living? What? How you living? What? How you living? What? And live in color.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you
That,
hear me? Is my
yeah.
mic on?
I can
Turn them
hear you.
shits up.
Preach,
Turn
brother.
my shits up.
Preach.
Turn my shits up. Like, here we go. Here we go again. Wait for the beat drop. Wait, I missed it. Like, what? Turn my shits up.
The classic one.
Hey, hey. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Feeling like Mace. Welcome back.
Oh, Mace.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We are back to another
That.
episode of GQTV, y'all. And I am your host, yours truly, the one and only, your boy, your girlfriend's favorite YouTuber himself. I am the great GQ Washington, aka Dollar Bill, y'all,
Dollar bill.
aka
Oh.
Scuba G, aka Prince Hakeem
Prince Key.
from.
Oh, coming to America. Ooh, that's it.
Oh
uh,
man, no, I'm just playing, y'all. I am GQ Jamal, and this is where we review, pay homage, and just talk about shows and movies from both past and present. And today, I have my main man, 50 grand. He is back for the umpteenth time, y'all. Hey, this is a reunion, the Retro Bros reunion.
reunion. Yes.
Co-star, my boy is back for another video.
Yes.
Everyone, give it up for the great Rich
Oh,
ManZ. How's it
oh,
going, bro?
oh man, I need that introduction like when I enter like a mall. You know, if I enter like the
Yeah.
market or the wall where they say, yeah, introduce it, let's do it, Rich, you're in. Oh,
Let's get ready to rumble.
Over here,
Then
yeah,
Redman comes out of nowhere, like
yeah.
time for some action.
I need that. The DJ just
Yeah,
kind of put
man.
in there. We got to choose. Yeah.
Hey, man. Thank you for
Oh,
tuning in today. Um, Collaborating. Really
yeah.
appreciate it, man. How's
Oh
everything
man.
going?
Oh man. Yeah. Like as you said, it's been a minute since we
It's
last
been a minute.
collab, man. Yeah, yeah. And that's just been with as we talked, off camera, like how kind of busy schedules can get. So it's like
Yeah.
just trying to manage like the same time. We can be available and free. Yeah. So it's
Right.
been yeah, yeah. So it's been as I said, been busy since the last time we collabed, just kind of managing
Right.
managing the schedules and that. But now, as I said, I feel like in a much better place. Definitely want to get back to create more regular
Yes,
content.
sir.
Get these reviews back, and get these live streams out. So glad to be here again,
Oh
GQ.
yeah. Anytime, bro. Yeah, every time you come do a video, man, we drop numerous classics. I just
Yeah.
watched the barbershop review we did.
Yes,
Uh
yes,
Above
yes.
the Rim review we
Yeah.
did.
Oh,
Don't Be a
that was
Menace.
my
We
favorite
dropped
way.
numerous
Yeah.
classics. Man, even when I hop on your platform,
Yeah.
like
Exactly. Hmm.
we've been locked in about a year now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This time last year we had our first collab. I think it was summer. So
Yeah.
Model Summer. Yeah, I remember it's down there, man. So it's really great, man. Every time it's been we always a variety of topics from music, from movies, or just particular actors or genres. So it's
Right.
been great. Always
Oh
a
yeah.
pleasure. Hmm.
Yes, sir. Yeah, before we get into this video, make sure. Actually, let me back up. I just want to thank everyone for tuning in
Yeah,
by tuning in this video. I really appreciate it a lot. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. That is GQ Jamal. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe to my channel. Check out all of my work. Check
there
out
you
all of my
go.
skits. Check out all of my reviews. Because when I drop this content, I strip. When I drop this content, I put out straight fire.
Fire.
Like Granddad, like from the
Great.
Boondocks,
Great. That's what
like Granddad, like.
That's something honestly I would speaking of the Boondocks, like it's been something in the mind to finally get time to review that.
Right,
Honestly, yeah, would love to even if it's collab, man, would love to definitely hear, both of our sides on the Boondocks, man. That would be so
oh
so much to
yeah,
talk
for real.
about.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
keep that. We're gonna keep that.
Yes, it is.
We're gonna talk about that later.
Later.
But
Yeah.
yeah, Rich ManZ, tell everyone where they can reach you at.
Yeah, yeah. So guys, I'm on YouTube under the name Rich ManZ. As GQ said, I do a lot of movie reviews,
Mm.
motivation videos.
Yep.
Just like get your if I can curse, get your shit together. Honestly,
Let them
and
know what they need to do.
they need to, man. You gotta wait for it. It's like 3 seconds, so they gotta do in 2022. If you haven't already, folks, you gotta update your wallet. You gotta do that. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You gotta
You heard
make
the
sure
man. Say that for say that for the people in the back.
update your wallet, guys. Get your stuff together. There is no excuse. There's so many ways
Right.
I can't reach that. So yeah, I do motivation, movies. I'm even starting to do like reviews on classic music. Classic music
Yeah.
from back in the day. So just some
Yeah.
reactions to that. So variety, but it's more like kind of entertainment based,
Right.
channels. So and yeah, all my social media links are there, but you can find it on Rich ManZ. Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his content, to his page. That's Rich ManZ on YouTube. Today, man. Hey, before I say this is episode 70. Man, this is 70th episode.
Big
I just
celebration.
want to say thank you to everyone who tunes in, watching 30 seconds of my clips, or you stick around to see the whole video. I just want to say thank you, man. My goal is to hit 100, do at least 100
Yeah.
episodes. So I'm like 30. I need 30 more episodes, 29 more episodes. So this is episode 70.
70.
But anyway,
Yes.
so today, I've been wanting to review this movie like forever, man. Hey, I reviewed numerous movies from this comedian.
Yeah.
Hey, I reviewed Martin. Anybody that know me, I'm a diehard Martin Lawrence fan, fanatic. Like, if I get the chance to meet, if there's a comedian I want to meet, is Martin Lawrence.
Martin.
And like in the 90s, he dropped Blue Streak. He dropped House Party 1 and 2. He dropped
Bad Boys.
The Bad Boys.
Yeah.
And just of course the Martin Show, which it was on his 30th anniversary.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
But today, I thought it would be a great idea just to review A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. It's a
Tell them.
thin line between love and hate.
Sounds like the
Man,
Temptations. The
the
Temptations.
Temptations. And you gotta hit that slide like.
Yeah, it's like that.
Man, Thin Line Between Love and Hate, starring Martin Lawrence and
Yeah.
Lane Winfield. And
Mm-hmm.
man, can you say this is Martin Lawrence like best film out of his discography,
Right,
like
right.
filmography?
Yeah, because it's funny because Maureen did a lot of like ones where he was the co-lead.
Right.
So he was in, as you mentioned, House Party, but he was with Kid and Play, Bad
Mhm.
Boys, he was with Will Smith. But then he had these ones where he was the lead, like Blue
Mhm.
Streak, like Big Mama's House, of course,
Right.
and yeah, stuff in. But I think definitely, if it's not the best, he's definitely the top of
Right.
Maureen's ones because it just combines. That's what we're going to talk about. It combines the dramatic side of Maureen and also the comedy, which he's not well known about.
Right. Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Man, A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. He wrote this movie and directed. This is like his
Yeah.
directorial debut.
Right.
For his first film that he wrote and directed, it's fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Two thumbs up for Martin
Yeah.
because he worked on this film when he was doing a Martin show,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
so that was
Yeah.
like a lot of pressure.
Exactly. Yeah. And there's, like to the audience at GQ, like the people going, no, Martin was the peak
Yeah.
of television sitcoms of all
Hmm.
time. The ratings that it drew for the network on this was crazy, like
Right.
bananas. They say bananas, it was
No, the show was
crazy.
like top rated. The show was like
Something
one of Fox's like popular shows. It
popular
was top
shows.
rated.
Yeah, yeah. So that was a Living Single and New York Undercover. They would play, in that
Right.
time slot. So Fox was getting a lot of popularity during
Oh
that
yeah.
time. Yeah.
So A Thin Line Between Love and Hate, like um, where were you when you first like watched this film? Like, what was your first impression?
First impression, right? So when I watched it, when I first came across Martin,
Yeah.
so when I first came, again, it was much later because in the
Yeah.
state, not in when I was back in United Kingdom, they did not air Martin on television, which is a
Right.
crime. That's a crime, criminal. So we already ran through Fresh Prince like 18 times.
Right.
Tired of it. So when Martin came to TV, I was so hooked. I was like, oh, why did I see this show before? Then I watched the Martin. Then like after I watched The Thin Line Between Love and Hate, and I was like, okay,
Hmm.
this actually came in between the second and first season, right? Second, first season,
Like 96. This movie came out in
96,
96, so it had to be like
96.
between season 3 and 4.
Season 3 and 4. Yeah,
Yeah.
Prince and Nine. Yeah. So when I saw that Thin Line Between Love and Hate after just watching Martin, I loved it so much because it just carried that same vibe, which made the Martin show so great. But
Right.
it made it more again. It was more theatrical, more cinematic, I should
Yeah.
say, more cinematic feel to the Martin show. So when I first watched it, I loved it, and I think it helped so much because I'd already watched the series. I was so invested in mine and the universe of mine. So
Yeah, same
yeah,
here. Like from what I remember first watching it, I think I was elementary school, middle
right.
school. I shouldn't.
Middle school.
I had no business watching this, but I remember. I remember the part where the character Brandy, played by Lynn Whitfield, but
Yeah,
we'll talk
yeah.
more about the story in a minute. I
Ooh.
remember the kitchen part, where
Ooh.
the kitchen part where she was like cooking breakfast. She was cooking.
She burnt
She was cooking breakfast.
She burnt
And she was cooking breakfast, and Martin woke up
Yeah.
like the smoke alarm went off, and
Yeah. Yeah.
he was smelling smoke. He was like,
Yeah.
he went in the
Yeah.
kitchen. I'm like, man, what the hell you doing in my kitchen? He's like, like us.
I wanted you to get ready.
Like,
I wanted to get you breakfast before you get ready for work.
like, I'll just make you some bacon. Like, you just making me some bacon. Like, take your burnt biscuit,
Like
bacon, and step the fuck off,
Step.
Brandon.
Step.
Yo, he hit that Martin, get to step it.
Big to step. Oh.
Oh, man, that was like the first scene I remember from that movie.
Right.
And I remember, like, in that scene, he got so angry, he pushed Brandy to the wall.
To the wall, yeah. He got
and that right there. Yeah. That right there, like, oh man, all hell broke loose. Like, she just turned crazy.
Ooh, you saw her eyes.
You just
you could see something just twitch you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you like you're in this shit.
Like you just hit the wrong female. And Martin was like, And after that scene, it just went downhill from there.
All hell broke loose.
All hell broke loose. But it really, it really went like the movie. Yeah. Went left after that birthday cake.
Yeah. When the cake came in,
the cake with the knife.
Yeah, it becomes this kind of thriller. Towards, it's very romantic in the beginning, and it just shifts to this kind of survival, suspense thriller. Where it's gonna be.
Hey, right? Hey, yeah. So that's what one of the scenes I remember, like, growing up, and we're gonna talk more, but let's just get into the movie, because not a lot of people probably know about Thin Line Between Love and Hate. So, for those who's watching and haven't seen The Thin Line Between Love and Hate, Martin Lawrence is a star of the show, star of the movie. He plays a character named Darnell. Darnell is what do you say? He's like a businessman.
He's a businessman. Yeah, I would say he's got like his businesses.
Yeah, business-minded.
Business-minded, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he works at this club called Chocolate City.
Yeah.
Like Chocolate City. So the movie starts off, man. The movie starts off as a flashback of Martin
in the ocean.
Regina.
Yeah. When it's in the water, when it shows it. I love the way they did that, because it shows the end in the
cold open.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. So the movie starts off with like a cold open, like of a scene of at the end of what went happen. Then it fast forward to Martin like taking a shower. He's like wiping the fog off the mirror. He's like, man, you're a 1-5 motherfucker. He's like dancing. But no, Darnell is a player. Darnell's a player in this movie. Like, he has a starting lineup. Like, for women, like, he has a starting lineup like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
He's got like a Rolodex. If I'm taking this from Bill Bellamy when he was on Death Strip. He says, "Oh, Monday, shoot! I love Bill."
I was just watching that the other day.
Oh, he that was one of the best. I know I'm going off topic, but one of the best Def Jam comedy that when Bill Bellamy came on. Classic.
Right. Yeah. So Martin Lawrence, he plays Darnell. He works at Chocolate City. He's a player, like ladies' man. He has women on deck. He just tells lies to these women, stroking their egos. See, we're gonna talk more about like fellas, be careful who you're with, like when it comes to these women. We're gonna talk more about that
Hmm.
like towards the end. But yeah, so Martin Darnell, he's just stroking lies, all these dreams, broken promises to
Yeah.
these women, and they fall for it.
Yeah.
And he's like hitting on every woman he sees.
Every.
And his friend Bobby Brown's in the movie. I
Yeah.
forgot
Every
he
little
played.
step I make,
I'll
do you?
be there with you every little thing I take.
He's in the
I'll
running man like
be
that.
here again. My prerogative.
Prerogative. Bobby Brown was the man. He was the shit at that time.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, it was,
He was a clown in this movie, man. Like he was hitting
yeah.
he was hitting on that security guard. And he was hitting on Brandy. He was hitting on Brandy.
Yeah, before mine was in the club scene. Yeah, he was trying to move a finger. So yeah, man. I say, what did you think as well, GQ, of the owner of the Chocolate City? He was the actor who was in Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Oh
You
yeah, the
remember
buff guy.
the buff guy?
What's his
Yeah,
name? What's his
what's
name?
that guy's name?
Dang, I forgot what his name. If you
Name
know
it.
the
Yeah,
character's name, drop a
what is?
comment.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, um, the owner was really like looking for two guys to run the
Yeah,
nightclub, Chocolate
yeah,
City.
exactly.
So Martin Darnell was really like ambitious. He really wanted to like
Yeah.
um
Yeah, he
you
wants
know
to like owner. Yeah, he wants to move
yeah
up like
he
the
wants to
ladder.
move up.
Mm.
So the owner he really trusted Darnell. He really trusted Darnell because he wanted to bring some chocolate into Chocolate City.
He wanted to slide that chocolate train all the way to Chocolate City.
Hey man, yeah. So let's talk about Lynn Winterfield. She plays
Yeah.
Brandy. Um,
Oh man,
what do you think
that was
of her character?
man. So you know what's funny?
Yeah,
I know they referenced this in the Martin series. So like I saw her first in Martin
yeah,
season 5, and
yeah.
they actually referenced it a bit in Finland between Love and Hate, but I didn't understand it. I was like,
Right.
okay, Finn. Only after I watched the movie, I was like, okay, I get it. So yeah, when I saw Lynn Whitfield, to be fair, and
Mm-hmm.
people have talked about even comedy hype. They did a whole kind of video talking about
Yeah.
this. She did tell Martin in the beginning, like, no, thank you, I'm good. Like she did say in the beginning. So it was like because again,
Bro,
you get
hey,
this. Oh yeah, go
yeah, yeah.
go
Go
go.
ahead, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead, cause I'm about to piggyback on what you're gonna
No
say. Go ahead.
problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would say like in the beginning, she did have this kind of presentation, like she didn't want
Mm-hmm.
to be disturbed. She just
Yeah.
wanted to kind of do her thing and that. So the way Martin pushed it, I could understand. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think like she just had that look like because again,
Mm-hmm.
Lynn Whitfield's character, she's a very classy,
Yeah.
woman. It's like a
Mm-hmm.
higher end. She does like the
Yeah.
real estate,
Yeah.
for these like high investors. So
Yeah.
there is that level, this like kind of film talks about. And yeah, again, it was shocking the way it turned because like you never expect it, especially in the
Mm-hmm.
beginning when you watch it, you never expect it to
Right.
go this way.
Right.
But I thought her performance was amazing. It was
Oh
so
yeah.
believable,
Oh
so
yeah.
Brandy.
Lynn
Hmm.
Whitfield, she'll always be known as Brandy off
Yeah.
Thin Line. Yeah, I think she did really well playing that character. Um, yeah, because she had like a rough past. If I'm correct, she
Yeah.
had a rough past.
Hmm.
Um, because yeah, let me back up. She had a rough past. But going back
Right.
to what you said, she knew what Martin was. I mean, she knew who Darnell
Mm.
was.
Mm.
She knew
Right.
what type of person Darnell was.
Yeah.
Um, I could say, hey, it's both of their faults. Okay,
True.
okay,
True.
so she knew who Brent. I mean, she knew who Mark. I keep calling it Martin.
Mm.
She knew who Darnell was in the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like she knew Darnell was up to no good, or she,
Yeah. Yeah.
or who he was all about. So she gave him more opportunities to
Yeah.
hold on, I'm trying to
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Like she kept on. Like it wasn't just dismissed. Like the first
Hmm.
time when they meet, she's in the limousine
Yeah,
and he like rolls the window down and
yeah,
she says, not interested. But
yeah,
then after, Martin is like very, he's persistent.
yeah,
He keeps
persistent.
on going, but she
Right,
never gave him. She never like fully shut him down. She's like
right.
not
You
once. So
know,
I think there was a bit in her mind that still kind of liked him
lust.
in the beginning. Love, yeah.
Yeah, my bad to cut you off, but yeah,
No, it's good. It's
it
good.
wasn't until um Mia who Regina Hall. Regina King, my
Gina
bad.
King. Yeah,
I
I get
got
them
both
confused
Reginas
too.
like mixed up. I got the chick from
Yeah,
Scary Movie mixed up.
scary movie.
But no, it wasn't until Mia Regina King plays Mia
Yeah, yeah.
in the movie.
Mm.
Um, it wasn't until she seen Mia with Martin with Darnell.
Yeah.
So she was now interested in
Yeah.
Darnell.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you see that scene at the club? At the club,
That was the one.
yeah,
Yeah. I was
she was
really gonna say
lusting after her.
Martin.
Yeah,
I
she
was
was
really
lusting
gonna say
after him.
Martin.
And,
Yeah.
and yeah, Darnell got tired of the games, like the mind
Yeah,
games.
yeah, and he told her straight. Darnell
Yeah,
told Brandy straight, said, "Look, I'm not here to play
I'm
these.
not playing
I'm
games.
not playing games. You're either with it or you're not."
Right.
Yeah, and that's what I think got her more like,
Ooh,
okay, yeah,
aroused,
yeah,
lust. Yeah.
yeah.
Then, then when I say it goes both ways,
Yeah.
when they're at Brandy's house,
Mm,
Brandy did tell Darnell like, "Hey, I had a crazy past.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
I killed my was it
yeah.
ex-husband or
Yeah, I
ex-boyfriend?
think it was I think it was the husband. I think,
Yeah."
and yeah,
Then you see like Martin's reaction. He kind of like stepped back. Like
yeah,
he kind
backed
of got
away.
scared. Martin could have
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
Hey,
could
Martin
have
could have did.
just gone.
Yeah, he
Like
could have gone, but
peace
hey,
out. Yeah,
that he fell in love with the cat.
yeah, with the cake. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to keep it PG, y'all, but no, I'm not sugarcoating nothing.
Right,
Hey,
peace out.
but hey, he fell for it. So
Yeah,
Martin met his match.
yeah, yeah.
Like, be careful who you like when you're talking to these women or
Course.
women. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, women, be careful who you talking to these dudes because you don't know what their mindset is.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't know like their backstory, what pain they've gone
mm-hmm,
for. Because she looks fine on the outside.
right,
Inside, it's like this. Like psychology. Like she's going through a lot of demons. Inside
mm-hmm,
internally with
right.
Brandy. Mm.
Yeah, so, but yeah, of course, Martin, he jumped on it.
Yeah,
Then he had a bet with Bobby Brown. Like, yo, I bet you I can hit
yeah,
that. Like,
yeah,
I bet you I can hit that.
yeah.
And you see when he was downstairs,
He called,
hey, you see, yo,
Yeah.
T, man,
I was like,
yo, I just hit that, man. Like, it was good, real good. Like, man, hey, I'm about to go upstairs. She want me to
yeah.
hit it again. Like,
Yeah, and
as soon
she
as
was already downstairs. That
she
was
was already down
some horror Freddy Krueger like
there.
horror stuff.
she was already down there. As soon as that refrigerator
shut.
she came
Yeah.
up like, oh
She was like,
shit.
yeah. It's like, whoa. I didn't even hear you coming down the stairs. Like,
Right. Like make yourself announce.
yeah.
Like make
Like,
some
push.
noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was no difference from the Friday. GQ Jamal does the skit from here, but the Friday scene that introduces Craig and Puff.
Yeah, Willie
Every
Jones.
time
Every time.
you eat it on the phone, eat it on the cherries. I want pee, you know.
Hey, let's back up to like
Yeah.
Regina King.
Yeah.
What do you think of her character, Mia?
Yeah, I thought she felt very innocent.
Mm-hmm.
Like it felt like that's the one woman you should be with.
Mm-hmm.
Because some in a lot of cases, especially in this time, like they go, there's the one who will be trouble, as like
Yeah.
Maury did see in the end. But like thing was Regina King's Mia one, it always felt like it was safe, and they had the childhood.
Right.
Those scenes. I really like that when Darnell and Mia were talking about like how it was back in the day.
Right.
This happened. So it's like he should have been with that in the first place, and none of that, crazy
Right.
should have happened. And yeah, Regina King's again, that's like one of the best actresses, not black actresses, but one of the best actresses out
Right.
there, hands down.
Yeah. Yeah, she's Riley from the Boondocks, like Green Day.
Yeah.
Like you taking her. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Let me catch myself. Like you taking her to Red Lobster with the cheddar biscuits. The fan ain't eating cheddar biscuits, but this rain abroad is eating cheddar biscuits. Like game recognized, game Green Day.
I know. Oh man, like I swear, I didn't know until the end that it was both voiced by Regina King.
Yeah,
it was great.
Regina King's real talented.
Yeah.
Started from Boys in the Hood and Higher Learning and Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, Jerry Maguire, man, show me the money.
Show me the money.
Show me, not show you, show me the money.
And you know what my favorite scene from? Well, one of my favorite scenes from The Thin Line is when when they were talking about the chicken, like the chicken
the
fucking
chicken
or something like that in the 80s. They were talking about like a chicken serial killer or something like that.
When Darnell was speaking to Mia, or was he speaking to Bobby?
No, Mia's boyfriend or something like that. Played by
I know
Ricky
Miguel.
Miguel
Yeah, I know.
like that.
Miguel Arnez, Pretty Ricky.
Not Pretty Ricky is what they call him. He was like.
Yes. Like it was, I was even going to mention that it was so similar because Martin didn't like Pretty Ricky, that Darnell didn't like him as well.
No.
When they came in out.
I saw they had some animosity.
Yeah, it's like it carried over,
It carried over to that
movie.
He said there's this chicken costume.
Yeah.
Serial killer just plucking people in the 80s.
Oh man.
And another favorite scene when no, there's so many.
Yeah.
We want to talk about our favorite scenes. I'm just talking about like random scenes from the movie. Is when like Darnell's sister goes to the prom or something like that.
Yeah, and he he drives in. This is like a precursor to Bad Boys 2, Yeah. He gives him that warning, man. Look,
like, hey man, you're walking up there nice, man.
Yeah,
like how my daughter. I mean, not have my daughter. I'm thinking about Bad Boys 2. My bad. Have my sister home at 10:30. Like 10:30. Like man, we be bumping and grooving like at 12 apart. Like that. He's like,
nah.
He's like, you think I'm laughing? Like, I don't give a fuck if she loses a glass slipper. Like have my sister home at
at this
10:30.
time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was very on it. It just reminds me so much of the Bad Boys too. Him and Will
Right.
terrorizing the voices. Yeah.
Let's talk about the actress Della East. Is that her name? The Touched by Angel. She was in
Della
Touched by
E.
Angel.
Cousin Angel. Della E.
Who
That
played
was
Martin's mom?
Martin's mom. Yeah, yeah. She was way back. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. Space. Yeah, I thought she was outstanding. Because the cool thing when you see all the characters, it's very believable. Like I could
Hmm.
believe that was Martin's mom. I could believe that was Darnell's mom, and she was warning him. She was
Right.
saying like this whole thing of going to multiple women is gonna bite you
Bite you,
on the ass
man.
someday.
Yeah.
She told him, but he didn't listen.
Nah.
So yeah,
Darnell was hard headed.
he's
Then he met
right.
his match.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
fine. She was great.
And then was and let's talk more about let's talk more. Well, before we talk more about a thin line between love and hate, make sure y'all go subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. That's GQ Jamal. Hit that
Mhm.
notification bell. Check out all of my work. Yo, I'm a diehard Martin Lawrence fan.
Yeah.
I reviewed almost every Martin
Yeah.
film. I
Same
did
there.
numerous Martin sitcom shows. I did Bad Boys.
Yeah.
I done Martin skits. Go check out my
Yes.
Martin skits.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
Yes.
I might review Big Mama's House later, but
Yeah.
go check
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
the Martin reviews, and also go subscribe to Rich ManZ's
Thanks,
channel.
man.
Check
Yeah.
out all of his
Thanks,
work.
man. Appreciate it, man.
Now, on also check out the Retro Brothers on Spotify.
100%.
We'll be
100%.
back
More.
soon. We'll
More
be
is
back
coming on the
soon.
way. More is
This
coming on the
season
way.
two coming back
Yeah,
soon.
season two
Season
coming,
two.
coming fall, coming fall.
But yeah, drop some comments, show some love. Really
Yeah.
appreciate it if you do. Back to a thin line between love and hate. Um, so we talked about the beginning of the movie. Now
Yeah.
the end. I mean, not the end, but the middle.
Middle form, right?
Because it started off as a comedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as soon as like Darnell and Mia start like talking more,
Mm,
and he just brushed Brandy to the side,
yeah.
and he was supposed to go to like her birthday party, her like
Yeah.
celebrate her birthday or something like
They were
that.
supposed to
But he was
meet.
over there like singing with
I
Mia.
know. I know. Yeah. Yeah.
How did she even find out?
That like that she was with me
Yeah,
Brandy.
he was with Mia.
I don't remember. It may have been one. I think one time she may have been driving, like on
Yeah.
the block, and she saw them too. Because they would play basketball.
Mm-hmm.
They would be seizing the
Yeah.
court. I think she one time passed by them. She didn't say nothing. She just like looked and then kept on driving. So I think it was from that.
Probably like as soon when Martin came outside and that knife hit that doorstep, hey, the movie just turned left.
Yeah.
Turned
Yeah.
left.
True.
It just
Well,
turned dramatic and
mm-hmm.
spoof, like what's that word I'm
Yeah.
looking for?
It's like a
Dramatic and
yeah, dramatic and like. Do you think it's because Fatal
suspenseful.
Attraction,
Yeah, yeah,
suspenseful? Yeah,
Fatal Attraction.
Fatal Attraction that
Hmm.
came out in I think it was late '80s, like
I've heard of it,
1988 or
but
something. Yeah, yeah. So I felt like it drew a lot of parallels from that, but
right.
it blended in the comedy,
Hmm.
with that. But it definitely got way more suspenseful when
Yeah,
Marty was just driving. When he gets to again towards the climax, when he gets to Chocolate City, and
yeah,
someone had like messed up the pipe work. So do you remember?
yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah.
was wild.
Towards the end.
Towards the end, yeah, I'm skipping
Yeah,
ahead, but yeah, I remember that.
yeah. Then Mia just not Mia, Brandy. Brandy just started like breaking into Martin's house.
Yeah,
cooking them breakfast. Martin was like getting fed up, like yo, like what are you doing in my house? Like yo,
Yeah.
like take your burnt biscuit, make it fried. Just step the fuck off, Brandy.
For sure.
Like get your stuff and get the hell out of here. Like
Yeah, yeah,
you just hit the wrong woman. I'm like, you can see
yeah.
in her eyes.
You know, eyes. It just like a transformation. It was just like, okay, she just was like, you cannot. But let me ask you, do you think Martin had to be physical at that? Like, do you think he needed to,
Ooh.
or what do you think? Because, like, again, as you said, and I agree now, as you said, it was both of their fault
Yeah.
to get his position.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like 50-50. You know, do you think Martin needed to be physical, or what do you
Oh
think?
man, that is a good question because I'm so like anti like no like ever
Yeah,
like put your hands on a female, like that's not the way to go.
yeah, yeah,
But she was just coming off strong on like
yeah.
Darnell, and Darnell had no choice to like get her
Sure,
off him.
right.
Like it's not, I don't think he intentionally wanted to do it, but he had like no choice.
Yeah, yeah. It's like backed into a corner, so it's
Yeah.
like he has to, yeah, yeah, push, like legit, literally, he did.
Yeah, then now from that point, Mia was just like hitting her. No, why do I keep calling her Mia?
Yeah,
Brandy.
Brandy,
Yeah,
Brandy,
Brandy was
yeah,
just hitting herself with a sock full of like apples or something like that. Like a homie the
ooh,
clown. Just
yeah, yeah. Homie, don't play
no,
that.
sorry,
Homie,
no.
don't, homie, don't.
Like,
Like,
oh man, yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
She had
yeah,
like a sock
yeah.
full of like tennis balls and
Tennis
just
balls,
hitting
and that's
herself.
it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What you know, that is a real serious subject. Like, I
Yeah.
won't go into
Oh.
that, but like that happens more occasions than
Mm-hmm.
none. You know what I mean? Like self harm, and
Mm-hmm.
then like say like, oh no, he did it. You know, he
Mm-hmm.
got angry, he got angry. I don't know, it's a monster. You know, something like that.
Hey,
So
people will play. Hey, people will play that card. Like people don't know what goes on
yeah.
closed doors.
Exactly. You know, so like it's when he visited her at the hospital, you
Mm-hmm.
know, it was even creepy. You know when she turns over,
Yeah.
so her head's down and she turns over, it's like, hey, Darnell, I knew you would come and see me. Like, you know, it was
It's
just like
like,
she
Brandy, what are
yeah.
you doing here? Like,
Mm,
I thought Mia was hurt,
yeah, you
and
know,
you see how quick Martin like stopped everything he was
yeah,
doing to check up on Mia. That's how you
yeah.
know he was in love with Mia.
He
Like
was,
something had to happen,
yeah,
like back in the day, to where he
yeah,
just becomes a player. Like
exactly,
maybe Mia like shut him
yeah,
down back in the day, so
yeah,
that's
yeah.
why he
Because
does what he does.
exactly, because Mia was, correct me if I'm wrong, GQ. She was out of town. Like she had her
Mm-hmm.
own. I don't know what it was, but she was enlisted in. I think it was the military or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, something like
Yeah, she
that.
was in
So
the military.
she was away. So it could
Yeah,
have been yeah, and it's interesting you said it could have been that was the reason that he changed. You
changes
know,
ways.
yeah, possibly. You know, because you
That
could
goes
see when she came back, he used to start think like oh like I could be in a relationship, a positive
right.
relationship.
Yeah,
Mm,
that could be. Yeah, that's a. I just thought about that. That was a good way to like
yeah,
put it. Like maybe
mm,
that's the way
yeah,
he is because maybe he really had feelings back in the day for
yeah,
her, and maybe Mia like yeah,
yeah,
you said Mia was the one that got away,
yeah,
and he
yeah,
was hurt. So
mm,
what does he
yeah.
do?
It's
Goes
just,
just sleeps with
yeah.
multiple women, but
Mm-hmm.
people don't know about that. Like
Keeps it on the down low. Yeah,
yeah, people don't know about that.
yeah,
People's
yeah. What?
egos,
Yeah, yeah. What did you think of this?
pride.
Yeah, speaking of her, what did you think when he is with Mia and then he has to go to the girls and say like, I'm done. I'm not doing this.
Oh yeah, the
Like,
way he like dropped the knife back
yeah,
to the crib. Hey, that set her off. That
yeah,
set her off. Like, oh, you
yeah.
missed my
So
birthday, and
yeah,
you you came over. You just dropped off the knife.
yeah. Ooh, painful, painful, man.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that movie just took a turn out of nowhere
Yeah.
after that scene, and she just made Darnell's like life a living hell. Like
Yeah.
uh, hey, the way, when that scene when he was at the police station.
Yeah. What is that?
Hey, yo, T, you ain't gonna believe this shit, man.
Yeah.
So I'm at the motherfucking princess, man, trying to get a restraining order on that girl Brittany because I don't want to hurt the girl. That's just straight. I don't want to hurt the girl. But when I go in there, that gives me no respect in the
Yeah.
precinct.
Yeah.
Yo, I watch this movie too much, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh, my car. Oh, my car.
Oh, the car. Do you remember
Yeah,
the
the
car?
wheel.
Oh, the wheels on the car, man. She had no. She
Yo,
was
she had
not
no
like
chill.
holding anything back.
No.
She was like, you're not with me now. You are my enemy. That's how she sort of like. She's like, I'm gonna get revengeful. She had
Mm-hmm.
revengeful. Right.
But yeah, that scene was scary. That
Mm-hmm.
scene was scary. That's what I'm saying, man. Like,
Yeah.
guys, just watch out.
Gotta be careful.
Yeah, you gotta be extra careful
Gotta be
like
careful.
who you're like talking to because you don't know
Yeah.
what people are capable of doing.
Exactly. And like I said, I think it's, well, you got to know the signs
Mm-hmm.
as well. As you said, when Brandy started telling Darnell, like, okay, I did this to my cousin, that was the perfect time to just be like, I think I left my radio in the car. Bye.
All right,
I
I'm
think I
gonna
left
head
my
up,
radio
y'all.
and I
All
can't
right, I'm
out.
gonna head up, y'all. Like, peace.
Perfect time to
Definitely,
skedaddle, like
like
skedaddle.
skedaddle.
Mm,
Yeah, when Darnell was starting to get serious with
yeah.
Mia, he like dropped all his girls, all his side chicks, all his,
Yeah,
you
all of
know,
them. Yeah, just saw that. I think that girl from Steve Harvey show, Regina, but she was one of the side chicks.
yeah,
She had the kid. She had the kid as well. Mm.
yeah. But then once we get at the end, like you said in the beginning, she wrecks the Chocolate City. She sets it on
Yeah.
fire. No, not on fire. Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
I think
the plumbing.
the plumbing. I think she like took out, like, she changed the pipe, so I think it
Yeah.
overflowed, or like the
Mm-hmm.
electricity stopped working. So it like the malfunction. The
Right.
I was in there. Mm.
Yeah, but then so Darnell had enough, and
Yeah.
he just goes to Brandy's house, and from
Yeah.
there, what do you think of the ending? Like,
Man, that was I love that. I do you know where it's based? That's the one thing I keep forgetting. Like, where was it located?
man,
Story. I don't know which part it was.
was it somewhere in Beverly Hills?
That's where I was thinking. I thought it was California, Cali.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because even while I was going on the house, that
Mm-hmm.
state where it's like they drive that long drive, and it's like you got a Brandy's estate, like
Yeah.
penthouse. I was
Yeah.
thinking this has to be California
Yeah.
because
That
you
was
see
a
so
nice
many.
house.
Yeah, that was amazing. That
Yeah.
scene when they're driving, Bobby Brown's driving Mia, like, I was like, this is so cool. It's about to get down. It's about to go down.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
The way Brandy like knocked out Bobby Brown, he was trying
Yeah.
to call the police. Like,
Yeah.
yo, you need to send some backup. This
Yeah.
girl is feeling.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom. He was KO'd.
KO. Fainting.
KO'd. Faded.
Blacked out. No more HP.
No way, G. No more.
Critical hit.
Fatality.
Super effective.
Faded. Ultra combo.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie. Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. Hit him with that
was
1-2.
Yeah, yeah, but like, yeah, like, okay. So when they're at the house, and then Mia confronts Brandy, and I could feel her pain when she said, like, oh, my last ex, he cheated, but it wasn't with a nephew. It wasn't with a,
Yo.
But you did. But
Yeah.
you. Why did you have to be a happy end? That was
Oh
me too.
man, Brandy shot him up,
Yeah.
almost electrocuted him.
Oh man, tense scenes in the bathtub. You know,
Yeah.
it was crazy,
But then
man.
finally, Mia came upstairs
Yeah,
to the final stage,
one scene.
and they're about to duke it out. And Darnell um, came up there and just like tackled Brandy, and they all
Yeah.
of them
Oh,
just fell
yeah.
out that top floor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Glass shattered. Everyone's unconscious.
Yeah. Oh shit, no. Yeah, yeah. That's it. And then he goes to the scene when she gets playing juvie. She gets
You
they
said
do it like a juvie. She gets put in jail.
you said
I
juvie.
said juvie. I mean jail.
Oh man.
She gets a mugshot, and yeah, she got put in. And then Mia and you could say Mia and Darnell live happily ever after. You know, you could say
You said happily ever after.
you know,
Like
they
fade
just
to black.
yeah, fade to black. They
Man.
defeated the defeated the villain. It was good, but it was a really, as I said, very tense.
Yeah, that
Near
was
the
tense.
end, yeah. I was like, when I first watched it, like many years ago, I was like, oh, I did not see, the turn happening. I didn't know it went
Right.
from this to suspense thriller. So I was thinking, like, is Maureen gonna get, taken out? Is like
Right.
Regina King?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, shit, what's gonna happen, man?
Man. Yeah, I'm very impressed with this film. This is
Mm,
Martin's like first like directorial
yeah,
film, and he wrote the
wrote it.
film. I'm very impressed because to me, in my opinion, this is probably Martin Lawrence's like best film,
Right,
maybe
right.
top three.
So,
Well, I would
right.
say his best film because no, um, Martin kind of plays the same role in almost every
Pretty
movie.
much.
Like either
Pretty
he's a
much.
cop or he's
Yeah.
a con artist,
Mhm. Mhm.
but we really got to see like another side of Martin in this
Well said.
movie. But he was obnoxious, kind of
Yeah. Yeah.
like that scene where he got kicked out of the Brandy's
When he went
job.
to her job, yeah.
Yeah,
When he went to the job and she called security. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
and he
so,
got like escorted out by the fake rental cops or
okay,
something like
read the
that.
cops.
He
Yeah,
said, "You got
yeah.
the rental cop. You got a
Read the
flashlight.
cops.
I see you. I see you."
Yeah, that's right. I would say, man, like for those who have seen it, make no mistake, Maureen got what he deserved. Like
Yeah,
I still think, but it takes two
it takes
to
two
tango.
to tangle.
Remember that. Remember that. So as much as it was Darnell's
Right.
fault, it was definitely a part.
Yeah.
Brandy played a big part in that as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
She could have like
Because.
dismissed. She could have dismissed his, advances, in the
Mhm.
beginning, but she kept on like, leaving like little away for him to keep coming back. You know.
Right. Yeah.
Mm.
Because when I see like clips online, it's kind of like 50-50. Like
Yeah.
some say it's Brandy's fault, or some
Mm.
say it's Darnell's fault. But I always say like, hey, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
Brandy was this way, but no, yeah, yeah, Brandy was this way, but
Yeah.
Darnell
Yeah.
had a big part of it too. So, hey,
Yeah. Yeah.
like you
It's
said, it
really
takes two to tango. Like,
yeah. It was equally. It was equally.
he had a chance to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Experience. Well, I think what was cool was when Mia came more when she came more into the story,
Hmm.
like towards the end, you did see sort of a change. Like I feel he cut off the side chick,
Yeah.
and then he wanted to focus on Mia and just having this relationship with her. So it could see that he was changing. He wasn't the same Darnell in the beginning of the film that
Hmm.
we see towards the end. So yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Overall, what do you think of the film? Like, do you have any pros and cons?
Right, right. So people, I'm sure a lot of the audience who have seen this have probably seen Boomerang
Yeah.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
Classic comedy. Martin Lawrence is in there
Yep.
as well. Eddie Murphy, of course. David Allen Greer, Robin Gibbons, Halle
Halle Berry.
Berry. So,
Oh man.
so that movie is with the tagline of the player who's about to get played.
Yeah.
Similar. Again, not as suspenseful, of course, as a
Right.
Thin Line Between Eight, but similar.
Yeah.
Similar pattern from this movie. I love Boomerang.
Hmm.
That's a classic, and I love Thin Line Between Love. I would say Boomerang is superior film just because it's Eddie, and I think
Yeah.
it's more of an all-star cast.
Right.
Yeah, it's more star, and yeah, I just think it's just more of a that's it. But I think Thin Line Between Over Here, I agree. I think from the Martin, performances, it's definitely ranked up there,
Oh yeah.
as one of his best, and everyone is really solid, from this movie.
Right.
Even Phase on Love, Big Worm, he's in this
Big
as
worm.
well.
Big
Telling
worm.
the Big Worm.
Big snake. Big worm. I don't give a damn. Big
So he's
worm.
in he's in there for a little, appearance, but
And
yeah. Hmm.
oh, another scene. Oh, that another scene. Debo.
Debo, yes, yes,
Yeah,
in the
Debo.
club,
Yeah, Tiny
in the
Lester was in this
nightclub.
movie.
Yeah, Tiny
Y'all,
Lester. Yeah,
he played this. Yo,
yeah.
he played this creep in the movie. Like
Yes,
he was just like
Marmy.
eyeballing the
Yeah,
dancers, like, "Hey
yeah,
baby, hey baby."
yeah,
Like he was
yeah,
just being all aggressive.
yeah. When he gets taken down, it's just like, whoa, what the hell?
Yeah, whoa, like, whoa.
Whoa.
Y'all know Martin was good with the man. He's a boxer.
Yeah, he was a boxer. Yeah, 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 for real. So, it
He
doesn't
just
matter. Martin has no problem, as you saw when he tried to go against Tommy Hearn. He has no problem fighting the giant.
hey man, hey man. Craig should have tagged Darnell in when he got his ass whooped.
Yeah, just put it like
Like, yo,
cool.
let me tag in Darnell. Darnell took out Debo with one hit.
Yeah, yeah.
Craig got knocked. Yeah, he's like Craig got hit. Craig got hit with
He got the brick,
one
isn't
hit.
it? Craig
Yeah, with
also
one.
used the brick on Debo. Yeah, yeah. Right,
True.
Yeah, yeah. And these movies were around the same time. Friday was 95. This was 96.
95,
So
96, yeah.
96. Yeah, yeah. So roughly around the same time period. So I was gonna ask you, what did you think of the music in the movie?
What I think of the movie.
Yeah, the
I
music.
mean, what I think of the music of the
Yeah.
movie.
Hmm.
Yeah, you got your classic like West Coast type music
Yeah, yeah.
because you hear a lot of that, and you
Hmm.
hear um, is it H Sound? They did the theme
I love
to the
H
movie.
Town. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I listened to H
yeah.
Town. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, classic R&B. Yeah, yeah. It had that, as you said, that West Coast and just that, that mid 90s kind of like
Hmm.
saxophone and jazz music. A lot of similar themes tunes in Friday as
Hmm.
well when they're not playing the actual like rappers soundtrack.
Right.
So nothing is great.
But yeah,
Hmm.
the music was pretty good in this movie.
Hmm.
Um, what would I what can I give this movie a rating?
Mm.
If I could
Rating
give this
time.
movie a rating, I would have to give this movie an 8.59.
Right.
Yeah,
7.5. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, I think
yeah.
that's fair. 8.59.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
kept me
yeah.
entertained throughout,
Yeah,
and the movie was just turned suspenseful in
yeah.
the middle of the movie.
Mhm.
Um, like I said, this was a great body of work from Martin Lawrence. Um, he did a great job writing it,
Yeah,
and and keep in mind he was doing the Martin show.
that's what he said. Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah,
was on
yeah.
the Martin show when he did his movie. So, and fun
Yeah,
fact, he was stressed. You could
yeah,
see what I
yeah,
noticed in
yeah.
this movie. He had like he popped a blood vessel.
Yeah, yeah. Did you see it? Love Vessel. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And that even added to the stress that the
Hmm.
brandy was giving to him. So he was like, it
Right.
really was. Yeah, it really was stressing him out. But as you as you mentioned, at that time, it was only a very few TV stars that would transition into movies and successfully. Only Will Smith
Hmm.
from The Fresh Prince at that time. You could probably say Queen Latifah would set it off in the mid 90s, but it was only like a handful of them that actually they
Right.
were in their TV sitcoms and they were able to do
Hmm.
these successful movies as Maureen did. You know.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Right. And this
Yeah.
and this movie was made by New Line. I don't know what was going on at the New Line camp. Like they've been releasing some heat in the '90s.
Yeah, Friday
Yeah.
house party. It's
Yup.
it's insane.
Menace.
Menace.
Set
Whew,
it off.
said it all. Hey, man, I would love. We're gonna talk about that off camera, but set it off. Yeah, I got a lot to say on that.
Hey, New Line was definitely in their bag
Yeah,
with with their films, and
yeah,
this was a great movie, to be
yeah.
honest.
Absolutely.
And any final words, final thoughts before
No
we wrap
thoughts, man.
up?
Yeah, no. As I said, I should have mentioned it. I think just the cinematography.
Hmm.
It's very, as I said, when they're driving for the climax to that penthouse near the ocean, man. That was just it felt like it was from Lethal Weapon.
Hmm.
The movie. It just felt so like it added to the suspense of the film, and even just like just the way the two characters would engage, Brandy and Darnell. It was classic, and I think it's a must watch for anyone who's a diehard Martin fan, just like me and GQ. I
Right.
think you definitely have to. It works well if you've seen the series, Martin series, and you watch this.
Yeah.
It adds so well because a lot of the characters in Finland Between Love and Hate appear in Martin. A lot of them appear
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
yeah.
What's the name? What's that bar? What's that bar? What's the bartender's name?
Bartenders, was it not Reggie? It was uh this is the one.
Not hustle, not hustle,
No,
hustle
not
man.
Hustle
Hustle
Man,
man
not
was in this movie.
Tracy
Was
Morgan. Tracy Morgan
Yeah,
was
Tracy
here, but
Morgan.
yeah, he was there in the bar. But I know the one you're talking about. He was the one
Yeah,
where he owned the bar in season 4. Season 5 is when they would always go to bar. His name
and
escapes
then
me, man. If you don't know, put it in the comments.
drop a comment if you know. Uh,
Yeah.
it starts with an R. I can't think of it,
Oh,
man.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was in there.
No, okay, yeah. Nipsey.
Nipsey!
Yes,
Nipsey
Nipsey.
Hussle. That's it.
Yeah, Nipsey.
Nipsey.
Yeah,
That's
Nipsey
the
was in
one.
this. Yeah,
Nipsey.
Nipsey was in this movie,
Yes.
and
Yes.
yeah, like you said, Tracy Morgan, Hustle Man,
Mm,
like Hustle Man, like what's happening, chief?
man. What happened, Chief? What
Like what's
happened,
happening,
Chief?
chief? Like you know my sales slogan. If you
Yeah.
know, you know my sales slogan. If you want, I got it. If I ain't got it, let me get it. So can't want to get this good.
Oh, man. Hustle Man.
I got some free range chicken.
Yeah. That one in Martin, the one with it, I think he needed to change the wheels in his car. He said, just give me $7.
Hey, you want some of these tires? You want some of these tires? Like, check my dubs.
Oh
Check
my
my
God. I think
dubs.
everyone has bumped into like a hustle man in some shape or form.
Bruh.
Like what? Yeah.
Every barbershop had that hustle guy.
Hustle man.
Like
Like it's like
DVDs,
DVD. Yeah,
CDs.
D-Ray Davis. He felt like he was like the barbershop version of Hustle Man. You know, got that new film for me.
Oh shit. Oh man. But one more question: how would you rank Martin Lawrence films? Like, what would you rank Thin
Ooh,
Line Between Love and
right.
Hate?
Right,
Like,
right. So yeah, that's a very would even make for an interesting video as well to go in more detail. But yeah, I would say my favorite Martin film, man, it's either because I want to say Bad Boys, but it's cold. What did you say? Like it's not really Martin. You know, I
right,
would think, yeah, you know, if it was just in the like, you know, the best from probably Bad Boys in there because they had the action and comedy, you know, and
right,
the chemistry between two of them. But if it was just like Moin, it would probably either be Blue Streak. Blue Streak is definitely there. Yeah, for sure. I got a lot of memories of Blue Streak. I think the big, you know, a shout out to Prim Hood Cinema. I know you know the GQ. You saw the review. I saw the review of Big
yeah.
Mama's house. I could get in some ways he was talking about it. Sometimes it's corny and that, but still I can
Hey,
appreciate. I
I
love
love
Big
Big
Mama's
Mama's house.
house.
Hey, the
First one
first
is
one's
fine.
classic. They should have just
Yes,
stopped with that.
yes.
Second and third one was trash.
Yeah, didn't make sense. When she went out of the neighborhood and she was with
Yeah,
the white family, it just was like this is not film. But the Big Mama house, just as we said, like with Finland Between Love and Hate, a lot of characters from the Maureen appeared
yeah,
in Big Mama's house. Nipsey
yeah.
and Nisha Arnold, Pam were in there. You know,
BDB,
Katie
just on
Beers.
one shoe. Just one. BDB.
Yeah. So yeah, so I would say it's either these three. I would say Blue Streak, Big Mama's
Yeah,
House, and
yeah.
Finland Between Love and Hate. I would be the top more in movies.
Martin, just
Those would be
without the Will Smith.
without Will Smith or in like Life with Eddie Murphy or House
Yeah,
Party with Kid and Play. I'd say more in movies. Those would be the top
Martin movies
cream
by
of the crop,
himself.
100%.
Okay.
Mm,
So if I had to choose my top five, just Martin films, like
right.
he's just the star
Mm,
himself. This is my five. So
yeah.
should I start at number one or number five?
I think maybe five. You know, yeah, five. Probably five. Yeah, 5 to 1. Probably lowest
Or I
to
can just do one
like
to five.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Honest opinion,
Number
yeah.
one, that's gonna be Blue Streak off
Blue
top. Yeah,
Streak.
Blue
Yeah,
Streak.
yeah. Very
This is the
underrated.
police. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very underrated movie. Honestly, man, it's really good. Yeah,
Put your hands on the oodles and noodles. Put them on
yeah.
the noodles. Like chicken or beef? Chicken. Cool.
What
That's
he did,
good.
what he did today, what he did to Dave Chappelle. I'm surprised Chappelle he was even able to do Chappelle show. He's
Like put your
even
hands
covering
on the
those movies.
pavement. There is no payment. Like
There's
put
no
them on the
payment.
oodles and noodles.
Yeah.
But nah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number one, Blue Streak.
Mm.
Number two, Big Mama's House, the first one.
Right. People like how the first one
Number
was.
three, Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins.
You see, I've not seen that. Like,
Because
man,
you
I
know
got,
Rich. You know Rich because there's a point where Martin's the kind of like Eddie Murphy. Martin's
yeah,
film was starting
they
to become a
went
decline.
down. Yeah,
But this
yeah.
movie, Welcome Home,
It's
Roscoe Jenkins was like to me his comeback film.
right,
That was great. That was a great film and a
right.
great cast. So
Sure.
if you haven't seen
Oh, I
it,
would love
like go
it,
check it
man.
out.
Yeah, what year? What year did this come
Two,
out? GQ?
2008.
2008. Okay,
Yeah,
so towards the end. Yeah,
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 2008.
yeah.
Yes,
That's,
yeah. I might have to review Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins.
sure. Yeah. Because
That and
it's
Big Mama's House.
yeah, because as you said, sorry to cut you off, GQ. I know you,
Oh no, you good.
yeah, yes, this, but like, yeah, Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence around that like 2000 time. Just a lot of their movies was. It just didn't feel like there was passion
Right.
in those movies, man. It just
Cash
felt
grab.
like like I think Black Knight's an okay film, but it could have been so much more.
Right.
You understand? Like it just was a missed opportunity for that movie, man. And it just was like I kind of fell off with mine around this time.
Hey, it's funny that you said Black Knight because Black
Yeah.
Knight was gonna be number 4.
Okay.
Black Knight had so much potential. It had great moments.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna shit on this movie. It had great moments.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best, but it was
Yeah.
it
It
was
has
cool. It was
certain
cool.
moments. It's like
Yeah,
okay, I can roll with this, but there's
yeah.
just times it's like oh man.
I remember seeing that at the movie theaters, but yeah.
Yeah.
So that's number 4. And
Yeah.
number 5. Oh, sad to say, I have to put national security.
Ooh, man, and that's another one I would say that
Yes.
I kind of got me off mine because
Yeah.
again, mine still was like in his prime
Mm-hmm.
in national security, still had that energy, but it just I felt like it was mine, but put in the wrong film at the time, and it just was never take it seriously.
I just thought of something, bro.
What's it?
We're gonna take national security out that list.
Okay,
We're gonna put Black Knight on number 5.
sure.
We're gonna put at number 4, Nothing to Lose.
Nothing to with Tim Robbins.
Yes.
Yes.
That movie is
That
slept
movie's
on. That
fire.
movie was funny as hell.
No one knows that one.
Nothing
No
to
one
lose.
ever talks about
He
it.
said you got a spider
Yeah.
on your hand, man. Like what is this on Black Talk? Like, no, it means you have a spider on your motherfucking head. Like, get it off! Get it off!
Totally.
Like, you was a Girl Scout cookies? I give you some Girl Scout cookies.
That came out, I think, the same year. I think
97, yeah.
97 was a year after. Yeah. End of morning, Nothing to Lose. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
That.
Hey, the way he they try to rob the liquor store or something like that.
Yeah.
The old guy got pissed. He was like, freeze, motherfucker. Like, you
He
make one
put the
more,
S
blow
in
your head off. Like, Mario was all aggressive.
Yeah.
He was speaking with a loud tone, and Tim Robbins was like, do you have to talk with an aggressive tone? Like, he went over to the cashier, like, sir, like, if you had to choose between me and him, who's the most threatening? Like, he was. He's like, which part? He was like, the freeze motherfucker part, or I'm gonna blow your brains out. He's like, do I look threatening? He was like, no.
I still do not understand why they always when they put more in films TV in the background, when they put more in movies on Netflix, I don't always see what's the worst that could happen, but they never put Nothing to Lose.
Right.
I will see in the DVD, stores and that, but I've never seen it on the streaming platform ever, man. It's always what's the worst that could happen, or Big Mama's House too, or like Barbara Like Son.
Nothing to Lose is a gem, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, my mom said Black Knight was trash. Like, what are you talking about?
Honestly,
was trash.
No. I can get where your mom is coming from, because again, if you're comparing it to this in Life Between Love and Hate, and you see him go to Black Knight, you can see the downgrade.
Yeah.
Like I said, I appreciate Black Knight, because again, it's wasted potential. If I call that film wasted, there's so much they could have done with that. And it should have been more of a black cast in it. Then they could have added that comedy.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been something like that. But
he said, "What?" It's like, what are you doing with my daughter? I'm like, she came up here on her own. Like, your daughter's a freak.
Yeah.
Oh, he said your daughter's a freak.
His son is a freak. Yeah.
But
Oh
yeah,
God.
but
Bring up
nothing.
this.
Yeah, so my top five, a thin line between love and hate. Number two, no,
So we got Blue Streak,
Blue Streak.
Big Mama's House,
Oh no, I'm
and
sorry. Let me
number
scratch
two.
that.
Go for it.
Number one, Blue Streak. Number two, a thin line between love and hate. Number
Mhm.
three, number three and four is kind of tied. Big Mama's House and
Yeah, yeah. Man.
Nothing to Lose.
Right.
And number
I gotta watch
five,
that
Black Knight.
Black
No,
Knight.
no. I'm not saying this is dead last, but Welcome Home, Welcome
Welcome
Home,
home.
Roscoe Jenkins.
Roscoe
Honorable
Jenkins.
mention, Black Knight.
Black Knight. Right. So I gotta see that because I would probably would have put that on my list, but I haven't seen that yet. So I gotta
Yeah,
sometime this week I gotta check out this, because I'm a diehard man. Like when you grown up with Martin and
right.
series, man, like Martin is always gonna. As much as I love like Chris Rock, Chris Tucker, Chappelle, I think
Yeah,
Martin had this like
yeah, that it factor,
he had that
bro.
energy, man. He had that
Yeah,
exactly. He had
Martin
that
was
star quality. That even ranked him up as much as Chappelle is getting all
mhm,
these great raves. Like Chappelle's the best comedian and all that. Like Chappelle, Martin was the one who really opened the doors.
doors for everyone.
He was hosting Def Jam. He was doing
Right,
Martin and doing the movies at this time. It's
right.
insane to have that schedule, man.
Yeah.
Mm,
Like for me, I'm always gonna say this. Martin
yeah.
Lawrence is my favorite comedian. He had a
Hmm.
huge impact
Yeah.
on my childhood.
Mm,
Like watching Martin on USA,
yeah.
then finding the DVDs.
Yeah.
When there was a point where they didn't play Martin on TV
I know.
for like a long period of time, but now BT and VH1 they
Yeah.
play Martin all the time. Um, Even the movies,
Yeah.
Blue Street, Big
Blue
Mama's
Street.
House, Thin
Yeah.
Line Between Love and Hate, even the show, Martin
Yeah.
had like a huge impact on my life.
Yeah,
Like
man. A lot, man. On black culture, man. Like Martin.
right,
Yeah, man. He's a big. There's a lot of people who, um, when like couples first get their like apartments, they picture
yeah,
like Gina and Martin, for like that black urban couple.
right,
So yeah, it's a lot of people who relate to that
right.
dynamic of the show. So I can totally get it. Well, let me ask you, because what did you think? 30 years, of course, of Martin, man. Like, what do you think of it? Do you think any other show has come close to like the Martin series, or even just Martin, man?
Besides, besides the Fresh Prince,
Fresh Prince. Fresh Prince is, of course,
Martin.
famous. What do you think? Has anything ever come close to it after?
After Martin, so
Mm,
I would say a living single, but not.
right.
I don't. A living single wasn't really like mainstream enough, but it
Yeah.
did. It would without living. I will say this: without living single, there wouldn't be no friends.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
Exactly.
but as far as like what show
Hmm.
will have like a stronger impact 30 years from now,
Yeah.
I don't think anything. So
Nah.
I'm being honest.
Yeah. If we're keeping it real, like I thought because we talked about this, like the
Hmm
2000 sitcoms from the Bernie Mac show,
hmm
One on One, what was it, My Wife and Kids.
hmm
You could say Everybody Hates Chris. I thought My Wife and Kids could have had it, but
Has
like
so
they
much potential.
it went
Yeah,
down. It went down real fast.
yeah,
Down fast, man. So yeah, I don't think I'm agreeing with you, man. I don't think nothing has come to even within the same, breath of
right.
mine. Nah, nah.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah. That's a great question because I don't think
mm.
any show top Martin like
Yeah,
the impact.
yeah. I can't say I got the season 2 of mine, so like I got it like online, and I could watch this for 20 years from now.
Right.
I'm in my 30s now. I could be 20 years from now, and I could still watch it.
Yeah, they still play
Yeah,
Martin
yeah,
reruns
yeah. So
to
it just
this
has that.
day.
It has that effect. that last
Right.
appeal that a lot of the other shows just don't have. Mm.
But yeah,
Mm.
as far as A Thin Line Between Love and Hate, great film,
Yeah,
great work from Martin Lawrence,
yeah,
and to this day, I can still go back and watch it. Um, doesn't get old to me. Scenes are laughable and great drama scenes.
yeah,
Chemistry was great. Great film for Martin Lawrence.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm agree with you. I would give it a 3.5 out of 5.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I think it's like
Yeah,
I just think what really tipped this movie was the twist.
yeah,
And then the end, yeah, it's like it just wasn't. I just did not suspect it.
unexpected, man.
Unexpected. Yeah.
Right, but yeah, man. So if you haven't watched A Thin Line Between Love and Hate, go check it out. I'm not sure what streaming service has that movie, or you can just go
Oh,
on Amazon or YouTube,
yeah, you should.
check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just check it out. Great
Yeah,
film.
sure.
If you remember the movie, drop a comment down below. Tell me your favorite
Comment.
character, your like favorite scenes from the
Yeah.
movie, what you remember about the movie. If you love it, hate it. It's a
Mm-hmm.
thin line between love and hate. Oh,
It's
you
been
didn't catch
like,
that? Oh,
oh, I
it's a
didn't
pun.
catch that.
You didn't catch that pun?
I didn't catch it.
That's what I say. I said, if you love it, hate it, it's a thin line between love and hate. No,
No, I
dang,
didn't
my
catch
delivery was off. My bad.
it. It wasn't that.
No. Drop a comment down
Put
below.
it down below.
Let us know what you think about
Yeah.
the movie. And just to close this video, like fellas, girls too, women, fellas, just be careful who you
Yeah.
like interact with. Like
Sure. Yeah.
just remember, like people, you don't know what people are capable of doing. Like
Yeah.
just
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the message. The message of Finland between love and hate is it's like they say be careful what you wish for, but like be
right,
careful who you go with.
right.
Honestly, if you see the signs, they're saying like, look, just like don't, that I don't want you. Maybe it's just be like, okay, I'm
Right.
gonna go somewhere else. Sometimes take
Yeah.
that first,
Hmm.
warning.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the review for Thin Line Between Love and Hate. I want to thank Rich ManZ for collaborating once again, man. Dropping fire content as always, man. It's always good to like
Yeah.
just team up with you again.
Awesome.
Like
Likewise.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
good chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, thank you again
Oh,
for
man.
just always putting your input.
Thanks, man.
Any final words?
Yeah.
Tell people where they can reach you at.
Yeah. So you can check me if you go on YouTube, type Rich ManZ. There social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's
Mhm.
Richman 90s, and also on TikTok. I'm really
Mhm.
pushing now. Again because again as we spoke earlier, it took a break, off like reviews,
Right.
but I feel that surge to get back,
Right.
doing more of these reviews from the past, present.
Yeah.
So definitely look out on TikTok and YouTube. More
Yes,
content
sir.
coming on the way.
Yes, sir. Always, man. He always
Yeah.
come through with that fire inspiration, man. That's
Thanks,
what I
man.
appreciate,
Yeah.
man.
Appreciate it, man. It's
You just gotta let
necessary,
him
man.
know, like, man, life's
Yeah.
too short. Stop
Yeah.
bullshitting, y'all. Like,
Don't, man. Don't. I would joke like saying update your
Mhm.
wallet, but when I say that, I feel like, the life is very short. You want to make yourself the best version of yourself,
right.
and it's like you should not, don't waste your time complaining of stuff you
Mhm.
can do. Just go out, do
Just
it.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. I'll continue, man. I didn't
Yeah,
mean to
yeah. No,
talk.
I'm done,
Yeah,
man. I
yeah.
got it in.
But yeah, like as for me, like
Yeah.
no matter if people like watch my videos or not, I'm
Yeah.
still going to keep dropping content. Like
Yeah.
it makes me
Mhm.
happy.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it for views. I
Mhm.
genuinely love watching movies and cartoons and
Yeah.
shows. That's what I do it. I love just taking the time to edit
Yeah.
videos and talking about stuff that I love
Mhm.
as a kid and as an adult. That's why I make this content. And if you happen to watch my content, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I don't do this for views. You can
Yeah.
tell the ones that are real genuine about what they do and what they're
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, there's a lot of
So
them out there, and
yeah,
it's great what you said because again, there's a lot of the ones out there, is, chasing views, chasing
chasing the trend.
subscribers, man, and it's like it's not real, not really, yeah, not
Right.
genuine. Mm.
Yeah. So we're about to close this video. Once again, if you made it far through this video, I just want to say
Yeah,
thank you. Thank you again for tuning in this live. Thank you again. If you see this on Instagram or Facebook,
yeah,
I just want to
yeah.
say thank you. Thank you again for tuning in by watching this video. I really appreciate it a lot. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. That is
Mm-hmm.
GQ Jamal. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Check out all of my content. Check out all of my work.
So
Check out my reviews. Check out my skits, my random videos.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Um,
fine.
Drop some
Skip.
comments. Show some love. I really appreciate it a lot. And also go subscribe to my man Rich ManZ on YouTube. Check out all of his work. He
Yeah,
drops amazing content. He does reviews. He does inspirational
yeah.
videos. Does a lot of travel. He travels a lot,
Hmm.
so check out his travel content.
Fine.
Really, he has amazing work.
Appreciate it.
And make sure y'all go check out the Retro Bros on
Yes.
Spotify. Check out old
Um,
episodes from us.
Yeah, yeah. Season two. Season two is
Season 2 is
we're
on the
going
way.
on the
Season
way.
2 is on the way. Yeah. Allow us
Yeah,
to reintroduce
I
ourselves. My
love
name
to
is
see it. My name is my name is Ho.
H to the O B. Hey,
Dude,
yo,
man.
B. This is crazy, B. You crazy for this one. Oh.
Oh man, yeah. As Yuki said, like we took like a break, and that's the same because again, it's a big thing, for the both of us, this year, man. So it's like
Yeah.
again, so it's like it's just been managing like a lot of our schedules now. But I believe we're at a point now that we can get that, get more of this content,
Right.
out. So it's perfect time now, just before Halloween.
Yeah.
Don't be scared of
I
ghosts,
got something
man.
for y'all.
Yeah, I got
Like,
time for
get out.
y'all.
Get out. Like, trick or treat your ass up out here. Let's go. Like, Maureen, it was just a joke. Well, jump on out of here. See, I told you were going to do it. Like, if you know it, get to going.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh
might have to
man.
review that episode for
Yeah.
Halloween, man.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, you took the words out of my mouth. I was thinking of I let the cat out of the bag. I was definitely look forward folks. I wanted to do a review of the Fresh Prince of Bel Air Halloween episode, the first one, the
Oh,
two
season
part.
1,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the one I'm
Someday
looking
your
to
prince will
review.
be in effect.
That's one of my favorite, and I want to look at the more in Halloween one when they
Yeah, that's a great idea, bro.
get the haunted house from Mr. T. Yeah. So that's coming up for soon, folks. Just be on the
Yeah,
lookout.
like, stay tuned. Like, stay
Yeah,
tuned.
coming out,
Before
man.
we go, if you have any shows, movies, cartoons, you like
Yeah,
me, GQ Jamal, or my bro Rich ManZ, if you have any like topics you want us to discuss in like future episodes, or for him or
yeah,
me or Retro
yeah.
Brothers,
Sure.
drop a comment down below. I'm going to say this in every video so y'all can get it through y'all's heads. A
100.
closed mouth do not get fed. If you do not
Nada.
comment, so
Yeah.
comment.
Tell us.
So drop them comments if you want a show. If you want a show and you want me to request it, drop a comment. It's that simple. It's that simple.
Yeah,
Like, yo,
yeah.
why you not reviewing such and such? Because you didn't comment.
You didn't say that?
Yo, it's that serious. Like America. Like
Yeah.
America. My Bernie Mac voice, like America. You got me all discombobulated.
Yeah. The cold open for Bernie.
But no,
Yo.
seriously, yo, drop a
Mhm.
comment down below if you want us to like make a video of any topics you want us to discuss. Just drop a comment.
Sure.
So, once again, thank you again for tuning into this video. I really appreciate it a lot. Thank you, Rich ManZ,
Oh,
for
most
always
welcome.
coming through. But we're
100%.
going to end this video. This is GQTV, and I am your host, yours truly, the one and only, your girlfriend's favorite YouTuber himself. I am the great. I am GQ Jamal, and
Jordan.
let him know, y'all, your name, Rich.
Yes, yes. So it's Rich ManZ. I don't have too much slogans, but I'm gonna
Man,
reinforce
let him
it.
know who you are, bro. Let him
Okay,
know.
so
Let him
Richie as
know.
the richest man on soon to be the richest man on
Let
earth.
him know. Drop some salt. Drop some
Just so
salt.
I'm
Let
gonna
him
put
know.
some salt on
Let
there.
him know.
Yeah, Big Daddy Rich is in the building. Yes, yes, yes. And
Rich
we're telling you to
ManZ.
definitely check out for more exciting content coming from me and GQ very, very soon.
Yes, sir.
Update your wallet, folks, and get your paper right, man. That is not
Get
just
your
the
paper right.
motto. It's not just the motto of 2022.
It's
That
a
is
way of
every
life.
way of life, folks, man.
Hey,
100%.
and
Yeah.
y'all heard it in the back. Say it louder for the people in the back.
Yes,
Like,
man.
yo.
Update your wallet and get your paper right. It's not just the motto for today. It's the way of the life.
It's yo, Craig. Like, yo, Craig. I want you to get your ass up and get you a
Yeah.
job. Like, the
Just
word of the
like
day
that.
is job.
Oh,
JOB.
just like that.
Yeah, I might go watch Friday after this because
Oh
I was
man.
watching it
Honestly.
earlier. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh
man.
man.
But yeah, that's Rich ManZ, Ricky Ricardo. Pretty Ricky is what they call him. But yes, sir.
Yes.
That is my man Rich ManZ, and I am GQ Jamal.
Like
And
that,
this is
dude.
another episode of GQTV. Thank you for watching, y'all. Until next time, peace.
Later. Bye.
How you living? What? How you living? What? How you living? What? In living color.